We are on. Rotate your device. It is rotated. All right, there we go. Facebook telling me that I need to rotate my device. It is rotated. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Daniel Umstead. I'm the owner of the Nathaniel Group, and we are live here on Facebook every day. I don't care what you say. Every day. We will be here at the Nathaniel Group, posting on Facebook Live, going over motivation, resume writing tips, and of course, Realtor Tips as well. Again, my name is Daniel Umstead. I'm the owner of the Nathaniel Group. I am a realtor with eXp Realty. And hey, if you haven't already, right there, there's a button. There should be a button. There's a button right there that you can subscribe to this channel. Now, if you are actually joining us Facebook Live, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And good morning and happy Saturday to you. So, we are on day 6. Believe it or not, we are on day 6 of the Pareto principle, in which we have pretty much been breaking it down as far as giving examples. The basis of the Pareto principle is that for many events, not all events, many events, roughly 80% of the effects comes from 20% of the causes. So, I always use the hour example. During an hour, of you either studying, of you either shooting hoops, of you either going for a run, what have you, 20% of doing all of that, so 16 minutes, actually produces the results that you look for. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, but you just said for running, like if I'm running, obviously I'm going to have the results that I need. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Many events, not all events. So, going into today, I wanted to bring up visualization. So some people, they learn auditory. If I hear it, bam, okay, this is what I need to focus on. Some people were kinetic, where it's like if I touch it, if I actually feel it, then I'm good to go. And then some people just go by visualization. So today I actually wanted to do visualization and understanding how it applies to the Pareto principle. So imagine, if you will, about to create a scene for y'all. About to create a scene for y'all. So you're out on the beach, feet in the sand. You looking up, you can't look up because the sun is like shining bright in your face and it's just so warm and you feel toasty. Oh, another margarita, please. The server comes over, buenos dias. And then they bring a drink, una bebida. And you're like, oh man, this is great. This is what I was looking for. And then, boom, you're back to reality. So, the reason why I say that is that visualization helps you get to where you need to go in life. So, I use the beach example because I always, and actually I have it right down here. This is real life, y'all. I said one day that I was going to be going back to Mexico. So my job, it sent me out there last year for pretty much, I forgot what we did. I know that we had met the goal, but it was kind of like default. So I was excited about going. Don't get me wrong. I was definitely grateful and appreciative of going. But still, I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I'll take that free trip. So, but yeah, we were able to go out to Cancun, Mexico. But with that, I took that item to remind myself that, hey, you got to get back here. So now I don't do this every day. I don't do this every day, but I'm encouraging you because I just got so many things going on. I got the Facebook channel, I got the YouTube channel, I got the real estate going, I got the resume right, I got my daytime job, I got many other things that I'm studying for, which I don't want to ruin that surprise. There is a surprise coming for those that don't know me as well. There is a surprise coming, but I'm not going to pretty much fully broadcast that until I actually get it in hand and it's in place. So, but moving forward in regards to that, you need to visualize what you're going after. You need to visualize what's in front of you. You need to visualize what you plan on accomplishing. Now, what I do during the day, and I'll show you guys. What I do during the day is, as you can see, I got 3 screens up. Now, typically, I have one for, or I should say 2 for the main job because I'm usually scrolling back and forth. But that third one is that subconscious. So with that third one, I typically will put up affirmations, or I might have something going on in the background with YouTube, learning about different things, understanding more with real estate, getting better at being a realtor, what have you. And so the visualization part, I want you to realize and come across and understand. It's like, hey, if you got it in front of you, that it plants a seed inside your head. It plants a seed where you're like, I could get this. I could get this. Now, I'm not saying that because I don't want you to lose your job and everything like that. I'm not saying to spend all day, but start at 0. If you got a trip plan in mind, if you're like, man, I would really love to go to Australia. And it's like, how would I get to Australia? So you spend, 5 minutes looking it up. The next day you're like, I wonder what activities I could do in Australia. So you spend another 5 minutes doing that. Now, doesn't have to be 5 minutes. It could be a simple thought. But what you need, if you're trying to get somewhere, visualize it. Start off with the basics. But if you're trying to visualize, if you're trying to get somewhere, visualize it. Keep it in the forefront of your mind. What I do on... and this will come with a surprise, but I actually set up, because you can do this on Google homepage, you can create your own image as far as what you want it to look like. Now, I'm not talking with the background in regards to like, oh yeah, Dan, I know how to change my theme on my Gmail account. No. I'm talking when you actually get to the Google homepage, there is a way that you can change that. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I do that? Go to Google and ask it, how do I change the picture on the Google homepage? Simple as that. There's so much free information out here. You got to go for it. So yeah, visualize it. When you visualize something, you get closer and closer to it because it's embedded in your brain. It's that seed planted, and all you're doing once that seed is planted of you wanting to go to Australia, or you wanting to be the best salesman, or if you wanting to get into college, or if you wanting to get that promotion. If it's a daily, continuous thing and you're visualizing it, writing it down, looking at it, because there's a difference between writing it down and be like, all right, cool, you know what? All right, I ain't got to worry about that till later. But the concept is that writing it down, looking at it, focusing on it like, okay, you know what? This is what I got to do. All right, I will be doing this. I'm excited. So with that, visualize, think about what your goal is as far as getting there, what your next step is in regards to getting there. So that is my motivation in regards to the Pareto principle. Visualize your goals by not so much writing them down, but research it. You want to become the best, research it being the best. Now, for the realtor tip of the day. The realtor tip of the day is looking at a video, any video at all, on how to be a great realtor. So this is for my realtors, because here's the thing. We get so caught up in the go, 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 as realtors. We get so caught up in the, oh man, I gotta, make this appointment, or I gotta get here, or I gotta get there. Learn a brand new tip, learn a brand new practice. And I'm not saying it in regards to saying what you're currently doing right now. Listen, if you're doing 10 closings a week, obviously you don't need my advice. But if you're trying to get to 15 closings a week, you might want to check out a video. So that is my realtor tip of the day. Find something on YouTube that you can follow. Tim Ferriss is a good person to follow. I forgot what the guy's name is called. It begins with an S. But he's the millionaire real estate agent in regards to, he pretty much goes out to homes. And you'll be amazed. I was listening, and the reason why I say this is because I was listening to Jeff Bezos, who's the founder of Amazon, and I was listening to his video yesterday, and I'm like, you once you hear more and more of these folks, you're like, they're honestly just like me. They may have different upbringings and different what you call different pathways to where they got to. But at the most part, you're like, this person has a beating heart just like me. So one of the things that fascinated me about Jeff Bezos was that his mom had actually gotten pregnant with them while she was in high school, and they tried to kick her out of school. So his grandfather had fought for it. Crazy story. They said that, mind you, this is in the 70s, folks. I want you to understand that. So this is like in the 70s. She was told not to come back to school. Grandfather fought for it. And what had happened was they said, oh, well, you can come back to school, but you can't be any extracurricular activities. And you can't take the bus. You got to find your own transportation to get to school. Thankfully, it was like the last year of her being in school. And, you know, that background and success, that instillment. And then his actual father is not around. I'm like, what? I was like, nah, you said your parents were there. And he's like, in the best way to put it, because I almost got a tear. Because I'm like, what? But the best thing that he had said was, he said, no. He's like, you know, my real dad is in the office, not my biological dad. My real dad is here with me. And I was like, okay. You wanted to go there. All right. So, but the pathway that he got, it was, you know, consistency. So learning that, hearing that, you know, over and over again, gets you, you know, further in your career. So that I know it was a long-winded realtor tip of the day, but yes, for your realtor tip, find something that you can go off of in regards to making yourself better. And like I said, if you're at 10 closes a week, that is amazing. That is crazy. That is insane. But try to get up to 15. You should always be striving to do better. My resume writing tip of the day. I know I had said like, hey, free advice, you know, what you call it. And I still haven't got any inquiries yet, but hey, it's okay. But if this is your first time joining, like, no, I want free advice. 267-702-3756. For the resume writing tip of the day, you have your name, you have your address, your phone number, email address, and such. And I've gone over these as far as, you know, what to do for the email address, city, state, and zip. And I don't want you to think like, oh, he's just repeating the same tip. Right under it is the summary qualifications. Right before that, right before all of that, I know what you're thinking, like, well, what's in between? What's in between, Dan? Just put a line. Honestly, put a line. I get so many this is the tip in regards to making yourself stand out. This is the tip in regards to formatting and such. That underneath, you know, your contact information and your name should be a line. And then jumping into the resume. You want yourself to stand out. You know, now there's different things that you can do at the top to make yourself stand out. By all means, you can give me a call in regards to it, but ultimately, you make yourself stand out in regards to this, where there's a break. You know, there's a break before you get to the actual meat of the resume. So. But again, my name is Daniel Umstead. I'm the owner of the Nathaniel Group. Thank you so much for joining me today, or even just checking out this video. And as always, stay blessed, my fellow millionaires.
Fleslet on the beat.